Ameen. Friday alive, inshallah. But before that, one brother, he just got injured and he went to the hospital. May Allah give him shifa and may Allah give him speedy recovery. Ameen. So this Khatera is this dua of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that he makes 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night. And this dua, these supplications, is not only for the barakah and for, no. These are way of life. These are the compass. And subhanallah, this dua, we talked about it many times, but it's needed. Every day it's needed. And this dua or supplication, it talks about the 8 obstacles. And these 8 obstacles, subhanallah, they are so serious and very dangerous that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is seeking refuge with Allah from them. And you know, when it comes seeking refuge with Allah from something, it means it's serious. That's why we say, A'udhu billahi minash shaitan rajim. A'udhu. And you say, A'udhu billahi min sharri hasidin. Anything that is very serious, you make isti'adah. Meaning, Ya Allah, I cannot deal with this thing without your help. And this dua is about the 8 obstacles. Don't miss this dua regardless how much you are busy. 3 times in the morning after Fajr and 3 times in the morning before Maghrib or after Maghrib. The Prophet ﷺ said, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-hammi wal-hazan wa a'udhu bika min al-ajzi wal-kasal wa a'udhu bika min al-jubni wal-bukhl وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ غَلَبَةِ الدَّيْنِ وَقَهْرِ الرِّجَالِ Ameen Ya Rabb. So this dua, in brief, I want to just concentrate on 2 of them because they are relevant to our time. But we go through it in 2 minutes, inshallah. The first one, you are seeking refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from al-ham. What does it mean, al-ham? That the person is worried and anxious about the future. And his mind and his heart is in the future. He's worried, he's scared, he's anxious. So what does it mean? This person has no life. His life was stolen from him. That's it. A life is not the future. The contrast, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْحَزَنِ. Al-hazan is the opposite. Al-hazan means sadness and depression. Means that the person is living in the past. So the past takes over, that steals his life. So these two, they have no lives. They are alive, but they don't have real life. Their life was stolen. And subhanAllah, I challenge you with this exercise. You will never feel the pain. You will never do this if you live on the moment. You suffer when shaitan takes your mind to what? To the time. And time means either the future or the past. That's where you suffer. Because when you look at the future, you get scared. What will happen? What about? And this and that. And shaitan keeps. And if you remember the past, you just think about the negative things that happened to you and so on. And why did this happen? Why, if, and you suffer. And we don't want to go into details because Allah, as we mentioned, give us 2 great gifts. Either you can use them against you or for you. The one that has to do with the past, which gift? Huh? We say that. Nobody? Huh?
He said Tawbah.
Tawbah. No, the gift inside us. Allah give us something. Either you use it because it has to do with the past. Either you use it in your favor or against you. And let me tell you, this is a fact, scientific fact. After surveys, 90% of the people, they are using this gift against them. May Allah help us. So what is this gift? It is the memory. Allah gives you a memory. that has all the things that happened to you. So most of the people, they click on the button that negative stuff. What happened to me, and this, and that, and this, and you suffer. The second gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives you for the future, either you're going to use it against you or for you. What is this gift? We said it. Close the door, I'm going to collect money. $5 each. Imagination. Imagination. Either you imagine good stuff. I'm not telling you to be living in dreams. But imagine, yeah, the future is good, is bright. Allah is Kareem. What He has for me, good, is better than what He gave me. And this is called husnul dhanni billah. You have good suspicion about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That everything will be fine. My children will be fine. My this, my that, my that. The second one, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْعَجْزِ وَإِيش? وَالْكَسَلِ. And I seek refuge with you from al-ajz. And this is one of the ones that I want to concentrate. Al-ajz means that when you see something wrong outside, not to you, injustice, but you can do nothing. You can do nothing. Like in our situation. You can do nothing. It gives a lot of pain. It is very painful. And this reminds you with what? Which prophet that reminds you with this situation? Yalla. Who said it? MashaAllah, I heard you. Yeah, you were in the khutbah. Okay, so you give me $5. Prophet Lot alayhi salam. Imagine, subhanAllah, you know the village, the whole village is corrupt, is bad, and so on. And subhanAllah, suddenly he has some guests. And these guests, they are not a human being, but they came in the form of a human being. And subhanAllah, instead of taking care of his guests, he's worried too much what will happen to his guests. And he knows he can do nothing. And subhanAllah, his words in the Quran, you can feel that pain. And he said what? In Surah Hud, لَوْ أَنَّ لِي بِكُمْ قُوَّةً. I wish I have some power. I wish I'm strong to defend my guest. أو آوي إيش؟ إلى ركن شديد. Or I have somebody else who can defend me and support me. When the Prophet ﷺ recited this verse, he commented on it and said, may Allah have mercy on my brother Lot. كان يأوي إلى ركن شديد. He has somebody to help him, which is Allah. Lot, he was referring to something else. I wish myself I have the power to defend my case, or I have somebody to support me. Why he say that? Because subhanAllah, from Adam till Lot, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent the prophets and messenger, and not necessarily in strong family that can defend him. From Lot till the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there is no prophet except he has a strong family to support him and to defend him. So that is al-ajz. Al-kasal, laziness. Subhanallah, opportunities is there, everything is fine, but the person himself is lazy. And I told you many times, do me this favor. The worst thing you can do with your children if they are lazy, if they are diagnosed with laziness, and most of the time that is the case, by the way, don't be hard on them. Don't shame them. Don't put them down because it's laziness. So what is the solution? Just tell him, honey, can you say this dua 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night? And you see miracles. Because laziness, subhanallah, is, as I said, the desire is weak. Yeah, nothing. No ambition, no nothing. So the best medicine is this dua, because it really changed them. وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنَ الْجُبْنِ وَالْبُخْلِ. And I seek refuge with you from al-jubn. Al-jubn, that the person is so worried and scared about his life and body that something will happen to him, he cannot speak the truth. He sees something wrong, but he cannot speak. Al-jubn. And al-bukhl, stinginess, means that the person, he worries so much about his money and he's scared if he gives, he will be poor. That is al-bukhl. And 7 and 8, وَأَعُوذُ بِكَ مِنْ غَلَبَةِ الدَّيْنِ. And I seek refuge, Ya Allah, with you from people overpowering me. People, they will have the upper hand on me, but in the right way. Sometimes people, they may have the upper hand on you, but in the right way. How? When you owe money to people. You know, subhanAllah, a long time ago, not now, when somebody owes money to somebody, they don't come to the masjid. They don't even go outside from their house. Why? Because they are shy. What I'm going to tell the person? I owe money to him. So he's too shy to face the person. So the person that you owe money to him, he has the upper hand on you, but in the right way, in a legitimate way. You owe him money. So the Prophet, he told you to ask and seek refuge with Allah from this situation, not to be in that situation. The last one, which is the opposite. People, they overpower you and have the upper hand on you in unjust way, like what's happening now. وَقَهْرِ الرِّجَالِ. Al-qahr, subhanAllah, this word, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only one who has this quality and should has this quality is Allah, not a human being. Al-qahr. That's why his name is what? Al-Qahhar. Look this name. Al-Qahhar means that he decrees something on you and you have no choice. You cannot say no, you cannot escape. And this name is manifested in one way. Qahhar, with death. Can somebody say, I'm not going to die? وَقَهَّرْتَ الْعِبَادَ بِالْمَوْتِ. So when it comes to death, you can see his name, Al-Qahhar. But when you see people that they have qahr to people, subhanallah, then you seek refuge with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not to be in that position, either as individual or a family or the ummah now. Look, subhanallah. I know every Muslim, at least us, we bleed inside for what's going in the situation in Palestine, now in Bangladesh, how many people are killed. Wallah, you don't know which cause you want to talk about anymore. Subhanallah. Yeah, wherever a body, and subhanallah, the description of the Prophet ﷺ applied to us. There will be a time where the people get together on you and start eating from you like the hungry people are eating from a plate. You see, everybody want. So now what is the solution? If we are in this situation and so on, the solution always is there. Is in the Quran. And the solution is what I recited in Surah Al-Isha, in Salat Al-Isha. The solution is the Isha prayer. The Muslims, they were in the same situation in Uhud. I'm not going to talk about it because it's just Khatera, but we'll talk about it. We've been talking about it, inshallah. Where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling you, do not let the reality weaken you and make you sad and upset. You are the superior. You are the superior. As long as you are, what? Mu'mineen. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُمْ. What does it mean in kuntum mu'mineen? If you are a believer, what does it mean? That you still believe that Allah is with us. We are on the right track. Allah will help us. Allah will be with us. Allah will not let us down. This is the belief what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I find out, I assume that people understand. No, the belief that you carry this belief. Allah says to lose one battle, this is the life. There is no human being that wins all the battles. But the challenge is not to lose the war. You lose a battle. That's why in a relationship I tell people, couples, yeah, let her win one battle. Let him win one battle. What's the big deal? But don't lose what? The war. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pull us from this situation of al-ajz and al-qahr. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because this ummah, when they are in the upper hand, when they are the leader, wallahi, everybody, Muslim, non-Muslims, everybody will prosper. Everybody. Not because the Muslims are nice, but because this is their religion. That's what religion said. If you are a Muslim, that's what you need to do. And be fair and be just with everybody. Everybody. And read the history of Islam for 1,000 years. Where Islam was dominant, everybody has their rights. Wallahi, sometimes you cry how Islam treated people and how people are having their right that they cannot have it with their own people. Is this thing can happen? It will happen. For sure, million times for sure. And this is the iman. Don't doubt this stuff. You might not see it in your life. I might not see it in my life, but it will happen. وَيَقُولُونَ مَتَاهُ قُلْ عَسَى عَسَى أَنْ يَكُونَ قَرِيبًا. They ask you, when is that? Say, maybe it's near. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and bless this ummah and bless our brothers and sisters who are suffering everywhere. Like in Sudan, like subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on us. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.